Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. This is my growing indoor greens. By indoor greens, I mean different types of romaine lettuce, red leaf lettuce, green, romaine, butterhead, little gem, butter crisp, arugula, and spinach. I am tired of going to the grocery store. You know, you can spend $3, $4, $5 for some lettuce. Lasts you a week or two, maybe. For $2, a packet of 1,000 seeds. You can do better. You can do better than the grocery store. Problem is, most people say, oh, well, I can only grow lettuce in the spring and fall. Summer's too hot. Winter, I can't grow it outside. It's too cold. It'll freeze. For those of you that have already set up your grow lights for starting seeds, why not take advantage? Why not grow them indoors? And that's what I do. Like I said, it's winter time and there's snows and deep freezes. So growing indoors is really the only thing I can do. I start out by preparing my mix, my growing medium. I sift heavily through some seed starter. Even seed starter that's supposed to be light and fluffy has some big chunks, and so I try and remove the big chunks. Now, I don't throw those big chunks away. I actually put the bigger bits at the bottom, and the bigger bits will make for a really nice filler in the bottom. Then I use some garden soil from growing outdoors in the middle part, and then I use that light, fluffy, airy stuff on top. That's where the seeds will start. They'll reach down to the growing soil. Next thing is to thoroughly water everything. Let it sit for a day. Come back the next day. Now, for me, I'm going to start with Paris Island Cause. I'm going to have a little gem butterhead and a ruby red leaf lettuce. I'm going to do this about every 3 weeks. Just start different kinds. First up, the Paris Island Cause, which is a romaine type. I'm going to just do it everywhere. Give it a nice coating of the fluffy stuff on top. Lettuce seed is tiny. That tells you don't want it too deep. Usually real light on top. Then in another container, I'm going to do half with the little gem butterhead and the other half with the ruby red leaf lettuce. Again, over the top. Lettuce seeds are tiny, so over the top, really light layer of fluffy seed starter, no big pieces over the top. I will label everything. That's important. And then, again, a little tiny bit of water over the top. Now these are underneath my grower lights and no heat lamp. After a little while, you start to see stuff coming through. As I mentioned, I'm going to try this about every 3 weeks, just planting some more. I've done it for a few years now, and it's always the same process. 3 weeks later, I will put some more seed in. And the goal is so that when I'm cutting it for being used in the garden, I will have another batch ready to go growing behind it. Cut some, use it for my salad. A few weeks later, I've got a bunch of greens growing. I will cut some, use it, let it grow in. The key to growing lettuces and using it consistently is always have another batch ready to go. On my salad greens, again, cut it, use it, wait for the next batch, cut it, use it. Just consistently keep adding some more, and then over winter, you now have a steady supply for $10 or so, which is 5 packets of seeds. you've got lettuce growing and you've got herbs growing in your basement or wherever your grow room is. Every 3 weeks, be consistent about it, adding a new batch of seeds. Cut some, don't cut all the way down to the bottom. Cut some, let that grow up. Use that as your greens. This is what I mean by cut and come again. You trim some off, leave the lower growth to keep going. And now you've got greens for use in a sandwich or greens for use in your salad. Cut and come, and you've got another batch growing up behind it. And you've got new plantings, new seeds going in every 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Suddenly, for those $10 you spent in December, you've got greens all winter long. And I go down there once every 3-4 days and I'm cutting more. Don't cut from the same place all the time. That's important. Let the other stuff come back. And that way there you get another growth out of that one batch of seeds that you planted. You'll get 2 or 3. Eventually, of course, it doesn't keep growing in. But you'll get 2 or 3 growths and cut from that one planting. There you go. Salad for the night. And you can see I've got this little batch growing in front that I just planted. And they're ready in 3 weeks to do the same thing. So all you need is some sort of growing medium, water, and some grow lights. And you've got yourself ready-made salads all year long. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please share this if that helps you.